Your heavenly messengers are anxious to share this message in regards to someone you know quite well. They've been concealing affections for you, and that is on the grounds that they're shaky about their place in your reality. The heavenly messengers say, human connections are a different and frequently unusual landscape. Individuals can resemble unique pieces, and similar as a riddle. The associations between people don't necessarily adjust flawlessly properly. Maybe every individual conveys a novel arrangement of pieces, each with its own shape and complexities. Also, finding the ideal match isn't generally a simple or clear interaction. However, this doesn't prevent individuals from encountering heartfelt fascination or considerably more profound feelings for each other. Every individual offers their extraordinary mix of idiosyncrasies and characteristics that would be useful, which makes the most common way of shaping relational associations a nuanced experience. In the event that two people experience difficulty associating, it could feel like they each exist in their very own universe. Furthermore, attempting to squeeze into the other individual's reality turns into a test. It's particularly troublesome when one individual harbors heartfelt affections for the other, which is the situation with the unique individual who this message is about. I rehash, they've been concealing affections for you since they don't know they fit in with your reality. Similarly, as only one out of every odd interconnecting piece fits flawlessly, only one out of every odd relationship frames easily, by the same token. Once in a while, the underlying experience could miss the mark on moment click or prompt comprehension that people frequently partner with associations. In these cases, it requires investment for the science to create, and people could get themselves covertly holding on to affections for somebody they don't promptly click with. One normal justification behind trouble in associating is the presence of differentiating correspondence styles. A few people might be more saved, while others are normally outgoing. At the point when these particular styles impact, it can make a distinction. For example, a contemplative person might find it trying to associate with a very outgoing person, or on the other hand the other way around, prompting mistaken assumptions and the feeling of our requirements. Moreover, it very well may be an issue of different valuable encounters. The things an individual goes through shape them, however, that can likewise make hindrances while attempting to associate with others. Somebody who has had an unfathomably different childhood or social foundation might find it challenging to connect with somebody from a differentiating world. These distinctions can prompt misconceptions and thwart the improvement of a shut association. Weakness is likewise a fundamental component of shaping profound associations, and as far as some might be concerned, it tends to be an overwhelming possibility. Apprehension about dismissal or judgment can make people reluctant to open up and share their actual selves. This feeling of dread toward weakness can be a critical deterrent in building significant connections. These three reasons are the most central point for why this extraordinary individual has been staying quiet about their affections for you. Without a doubt, these affections for you are not shallow or transient, yet entirely certified and profound. They genuinely wish for no good reason more than to be the sort of significant other who could stroll through life's difficulties with you and experience all its delights together. The way that they've been covering these feelings brimming with the features the significance of what they feel for you. Notwithstanding, their dithering and weakness originate from trouble envisioning themselves in your life. It's normal for somebody in their situation to wrestle with self-question with regards to their place in another person's reality. Particularly when the association isn't promptly evident or when conditions appear to be convoluted. They feel as though their lives are just excessively unique and overcoming any barrier is difficult for them. But, this wavering doesn't lessen the credibility of their feelings, rather it uncovers their secret weakness. That is the reason moving toward this present circumstance with compassion and understanding is significant. Their certified consideration for you, regardless of their battles to associate, says a lot about the profundity of their sentiments. That being said, you may be encountering comparable questions about you two together. Connections are a two-way road, all things considered, and it's not outside the realm of possibilities that you sense a similar attach this individual is encountering. Furthermore, similarly as they battle to overcome any issues between your universes, you personally could have experienced snapshots of vulnerability or scrutinized the similarity of your bond. Hence, there are a few inquiries you should pose to yourself, which will heavenly messengers encourage you to investigate to sort out the most ideal way to push ahead. What are your assumptions and needs with regards to your relationship with this individual? Could it be said that you will investigate a more profound association? Furthermore, above all, what do you suppose has made your association testing up until this point? To resolve these inquiries and gain clearness on the best way ahead, there are various things we ought to consider doing. Self-reflection is absolutely at the first spot on that list, since as a matter of some importance, you really want to sort out your own affections for this individual. There's no reason for doing anything more until you figure out your own feelings and assess where your needs lie. You could likewise need to participate in transparent correspondence with this individual. It's fundamental that you urge them to share their contemplations and worries on the question of the distinction between both of you, yet in addition pass on space for you to likewise communicate your thoughts. Regardless of whether you cut off up seeking after a heartfelt friendship, this could offer both of you extraordinary knowledge into the idea of human connections. Yet, one way or the other, you should examine the chance of investigating a more profound relationship, or then again assuming you accept that the ongoing elements of your relationship are more reasonable. In the two cases, the holy messengers need to urge you to pay attention to your heart and to your senses and permit them to direct your choices. Additionally, assuming you're the sort to appreciate searching for signs from the universe, you can be keeping watch for such messages. The universe will in general impart in baffling ways, yet it will track down techniques to pass on to you regardless of whether you are in good shape. Furthermore, there's actually compelling reason need to stress over what the future could hold. In this present circumstance, similarly as with all that you do in your life, the universe, alongside your divine messengers, continually look after you. Whenever they can, they will attempt to poke you in the correct bearing. As a matter of fact, let this very message act as a directing light through the perplexing field of human associations. Permit us to provoke you to do some thoughtfulness, and support some open discourse with this unique individual. By investigating sentiments, explaining assumptions, and tending to difficulties, you can prepare for a more profound association. Most importantly, recall that in spite of the difficulties, there is a realness between both of you and the feelings that you hold for each other. Allow that reality to be your consolation at whatever point you've looked out. So permit your decisions pushing ahead to be directed by compassion, correspondence, and an eagerness to embrace weakness. I need to end with a request for you. Ruler, I lift up the person who looks for direction and grasping in the domain of human associations. Their heart is troubled with vulnerability and the heaviness of stowed away feelings, and I appeal to God for them to track down the solidarity to connect the holes and the boldness to open up, and share their contemplations and fears. May compassion, clear correspondence, and an eagerness to embrace weakness be their directing lights. Look after them, Master, as they explore this perplexing excursion, and award them the insight to observe the correct way ahead. Amen. This message is planned for you, and it is intended to give you motivation and assist you with choosing what to do. Would it be advisable for you to decide to embrace, breathe easy in light of realizing that the universe is continuously looking after you? Type 444 to guarantee this message and the gifts inside for your own. Attempt and leave a positive remark for different watchers who could require an energy support in their day. The universe considers it to be a thoughtful gesture that powers the pattern of good karma. You'll spread energy in getting the universe's gifts consequently. How about we elevate one another and make influxes of good energy together? Did you have any idea there's a potential picture of your genuine perfect partner that you can check right presently out? It very well may be somebody you know or somebody that you haven't met. It's astonishing how exact these have been. You need to see the photograph to understand. Click the connection in the depiction to get your perfect partner sketch. A significant message is sitting tight for you in the following video. Will you hear it?